As I sit in the dimly lit corner of another quaint restaurant, the flicker of candlelight dances across the table, casting shadows that whisper of simpler times. Each bite, each savor of the meal was more than just the pleasure of the senses. It's a tapestry woven from the threads of biology and social connection. Biologically, hunger is an intricate symphony conducted by the nervous system, hormones, and the chemical rhythms of our bodies. It's a primal pulse that drives us to seek out sustenance, a call from the deep within that is as old as time. My weight, my silent witness to countless meals, is shaped by the basal metabolic rate, an ever-present measure of energy burned while at rest, a constant companion in the quiet of the night. Yet, beyond the biology lies the realm of environmental determinants. Quaint restaurants, the ones we frequent, with their intimate settings and soothing ambiance, act as time-of-day cues influencing our eating habits in subtle ways. It's not just about the food, but the shared moments, savoring a meal together, enveloped in the warmth of our surroundings, creating memories that linger long after the last bite. Social norms also play their part, guiding our choices and shaping our experiences. In these moments, seated across from each other, the act of dining becomes a ritual of connection. The shared laughter, the exchanged glances, the comfort of familiarity, each element contributes to the strength of our bond. In the soft glow of these quaint eateries, our relationship flourishes. The meals we share are more than nourishment, they are the essence of our togetherness. A delicate dance between the biological and the social, a testament to the harmony we find in each other's company. In the dim corners of my memory, I find myself haunted by echoes of her struggles, the silent battles she fought with her reflection, and the silent desperation in her eyes. The quaint restaurants we once cherished now feel like distant, bittersweet memories shadowed by the weight of her struggles. Her journey was marred by the cruel grip of eating disorders, each one a different note in a haunting symphony of anguish. Binge eating disorders, a relentless cycle of consuming vast amounts of food, left her feeling trapped in a never-ending loop of indulgence and regret. She never purged, yet the weight she carried was more than physical. It was an emotional burden she struggled to shed. Then there was bulimia nervosa, a painful dance of binging followed by purging. The rituals of purging kept her at a facade of normalcy, but between it, she was a stranger to peace. Her weight fluctuated, but the real toll was the emotional and psychological toll, a relentless storm she faced alone. And then anorexia nervosa. It was the most severe of her trials. It was filled with relentless pursuit of an impossible ideal. Her food intake dwindled to almost nothing, leaving her with a fragile body that still saw itself as overweight. The mirror became a cruel judge, reflecting a distorted reality that she couldn't escape. The relentless fear of gaining weight was a specter that haunted her every walking moment. I should have been more understanding, more attuned to the subtle shifts in her mood, the quiet despair behind her eyes, the tension between us, a dark cloud that loomed over our relationship, was part of a larger, more complex picture. I wish I had been a better listener, a more empathetic presence. The weight of those missed opportunities now settles heavily on my heart, a reminder of the delicate balance between love and understanding. One thing about me is I am relentless. I never give up. As I waited for her at our usual spot, the world outside feels like a muted, shadowed stage, each detail colored by the anticipation of our meeting, our rendezvous. Always a delicate dance of its own carries with it an undercurrent of unspoken truths. In the ebb and the flow of our lives, I can't help but be aware of the subtle primal signals that influence our interactions. Even as she nears ovulation, there's a shift in her presence, an almost imperceptible change that makes her more alluring, a natural fragrance, a heightened allure in her gaze and voice. It's as if the universe itself has choreographed this moment, drawing us together with invisible threads. Her attire tonight is more captivating, a subtle hint of flirtation woven into the fabric. It's not just the clothes, but the way she moves, more open to connection and conversation. The air between us crackles with an intensity that feels both familiar and electric. I'm aware, too, of my own reactions. The jealousy that stirs in the depths of my heart as she draws attention, a visceral response that I can't quite control. My own body, too, is caught in this primal rhythm, reacting to her presence in ways that echo ancient instincts. The scent of her, even from a distance, triggers a surge of testosterone, a reminder of how deeply our bodies are intertwined in this dance. Even as I ponder these subtle shifts, I find strange comfort in the knowledge that we are both swept up in this cycle, navigating the complex interplay of attraction and emotion. As she approaches, I brace myself, ready for that embrace of the night with all its shadows and lights, knowing that beneath it all, we are simply two souls caught in this timeless rhythm of our own desires and connections. As I prepare for our meeting, the world outside fades into a dim, alluring backdrop. The anticipation of seeing her again stirs a profound sense of longing within me. Just being near her, I know, will be a reward in itself, an intrinsic pleasure that surpasses my external prize. In the quiet of my thoughts, I reflect on the nature of motivation. My drive to see her tonight isn't fueled by an external reward of recognition. It's the sheer joy of her presence that pulls me in. The intrinsic motivation, the simple pleasure of being in her company, outshines any tangible reward. Yet there's also a part of me that recognizes the dance of extrinsic motivation. The way external factors can play their role. When we're together, it feels like each moment is a testament to something greater, a reflection of our shared efforts and the mutual understanding. It's a subtle reminder of how external rewards like validation and appreciation can enhance performance and deepen connections. I ponder the expectancy theory as I prepare, the belief that our efforts will be met with a response that we value. Her smile, her touch, it heightens my anticipation. The thought that our time together will be both cherished and rewarding fuels my excitement. I believe that our hard work to maintain this bond will be reflected in the joy we find in each other's presence. And as I wait, enveloped in the shadows of my own musings, I look forward to the moment when we meet. Just being near her will be its own grand reward, a reminder of the profound pleasure found in just simply being together. And as the evening deepened, the air thick with the soft lingering notes of our earlier moments, the night unfolded in its own darkly sensual rhythm. Our connection, already charged with an electric anticipation, drew us closer in a way that transcended the mundane. In the dim light of our shared space, the natural cadence of our bodies took over. The sexual response cycle, a biological symphony we both knew so well, played its familiar tune. The initial arousal with a subtle whisper, a gentle promise as our bodies filled with a feverish anticipation. Blood surged to the core, setting the stage for what was to come. As we moved into the plateau, the intensity grew. Our pulse quickened, breaths became shallow and rapid, and a heightened sense of urgency enveloped us. The anticipation of orgasm felt imminent, a powerful crescendo into the night's unfolding drama. When we finally reached the peak, the orgasm was a profound visceral release. Muscular contractions rippled through our bodies, a release that resonated deeply, particularly in the intimate spaces where our connection was most intense. It was a moment of primal, almost transcendental unity. And then, as the final notes of our encounter played out, the resolution came gently. Our bodies, still humming with the remnants of pleasure, began their slow return to a state of calm. For her, the night's rhythm included multiple peaks before the quietude of resolution settled in. In the aftermath, the room was bathed in a serene quiet, stark yet contrast to the intensity that had preceded it. As I lay beside her, enveloped in the soft shadows of the evening, I felt a profound sense of completion. A night that had its own darkly beautiful way expressed the intricate dance of our shared desires and connections. As we sit together, wrapped in the quiet aftermath of the night, our conversations drift to the nature of our happiness and the enduring strength of our bond. The soft glow of the room mirrors the warmth we share, a testament to our journey together. We ponder the essence of success in our relationship, and I can't help but reflect on the truth I've learned. Perseverance is a common thread that weaves through the lives of those who achieve greatness. It's not just about fleeting moments of joy, but about the steadfast commitment to nurturing what we have. We both embrace a growth mindset, the belief that despite the challenges we face, we have the ability to learn and evolve together. This perspective fuels our efforts, turning obstacles into opportunities for deeper connections and understanding. Each trial we encounter becomes a chance to strengthen our bond, to grow together in ways we hadn't imagined. Conversely, a fixed mindset would only see limitations, a belief that our skills and abilities are set in stone, but we know better. We understand that our happiness is not a static achievement, but a dynamic journey, one that we can continuously improve and enrich. And as we reflect on our shared moments and the path we've traveled, it becomes clear why we will last for a long time. It's our shared perseverance and our unwavering belief in our ability to grow together that form that foundation of our lasting happiness. The promise of learning and evolving as a couple ensures that our bond will continue to deepen, a resilient melody in the symphony of our lives.